Hello, I'm Andrew Price. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm doing a catch and cook. Chicken, to be precise. Chicken of the woods. So stay tuned. Well, this is quite a find. Latiophorus sulphureus, better known as chicken of the woods. One of the most vibrant fungi that you'll find in the UK woodlands, and it's very edible, delicious mushroom. You do need to be a little bit careful. I've known people to have an allergic reaction to it eaten raw, so it's definitely best to be cooked first, but it goes really well. You can treat it very much like chicken, you can fry it, you can make omelettes with it, and it goes really well with eggs. So as I say, I wouldn't eat it raw, definitely cook it, and as with most mushrooms, or with all mushrooms, unless you're 100% certain, just do a little bit of extra research or reference it to somebody else. Well, this is a beautiful, very young example, and that's the sort of thing we should be looking for. We don't want to take any more than we need, so be realistic, don't take the whole thing. And I'm going to just take this amount here, which is plenty for what I want. When it gets a bit older, it starts to degrade, it becomes more bitter, more fibrous and not quite as good to cook with. So take a nice fresh example, but leave plenty behind. That way, when it spores, there'll be more for next year and in the future. So I'm just going to take a few pieces off here. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? So this is coming back for lunch, and I've still left plenty behind. Feather sticks are great if you have exactly the right wood, which is generally knot-free, softwoods like spruce, that sort of thing. Or if you have a lot of time on your hands to practice, or more importantly, to impress all your friends and followers on Instagram. But some wood just doesn't work very well for feather sticks, and this is a perfect example. This is a nice piece of ash, which is a great firewood, but it doesn't work brilliantly for feather sticks. So your best option, if you have this kind of wood, is just to make lots of shavings. So don't even worry about them coming off the end. Just make a big pile of shavings, and that will work just as well as a feather stick when it comes down to it. Yeah, there we go. It's a bad practice to wash fungi, so generally you brush any insects and dirt off, and then it's ready to cook. So look at this absolutely gorgeous specimen of chicken of the woods. So what I'm going to do, take a sharp knife on a chopping board and just slice it into the kind of slices that you might slice chicken into. So it works very, very similar. That's looking really good. I mean, you look at that, it does look like chicken. So carry on here, we go. That should do it. Beautiful, look at that. To make the dredge, I start off with about 1/4 of a pack of this flour. Maybe a little more, that should do it. And now I take a very big pinch, firstly of salt. So that's sea salt. A big pinch of black pepper. A little bit more, I love black pepper, so the more the merrier. I've got some smoked paprika, a nice big pinch of that as well. And finally, some garlic butter seasoning. A big pinch of that. Need to make sure this is all mixed up. Looking good. We're in the woods, so we didn't have an egg, but we improvised. We've used milk powder and water and made it to quite a thick consistency. So the first task is to take the chicken of the woods and put it into the milk solution. Just make sure that's all covered nicely. Just want to make sure it's coated all over. That looks good. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, I think that's all covered nicely. A little bit more. There we go. Brilliant. And now I take the whole lot, just shake off excess milk, and it's into the seasoned flour, and then I'll just make sure that's all well covered. That looks like chicken if ever I saw it. Look at that. I'm using a heavy cast iron pan because that dissipates the heat well, and I want it hot but not screaming hot. So just give it a minute and then we'll cook. I'm using a mixture of sunflower oil here and extra virgin olive oil. So olive oil on its own isn't great for frying, but if you mix the two together, it works well. That should work perfectly. Okay, that looks good. Let's just let that warm up a bit more. This looks hot enough, but I'm going to use a little piece of this just as a tester, and that is looking good. So I'll start adding the rest. I'm just going to cover the whole bottom of the pan with one layer. Certainly looking good so far. I think we're ready to flip. Let's have a look at this one. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, beautiful. Look at the colours on that. I think this looks done. So just shake the worst of the oil off and we are ready to serve. That looks good. Okay. We came to the woods, we forgot to bring lunch, but who cares? We managed to forage. Now I'm going to put some ketchup on here, just to annoy some of you. And this does look like chicken, so ketchup seems very appropriate. And here we go. Beautiful, right. That's really good. I wouldn't say it tastes exactly like chicken. The texture is very similar. The taste is milder, even milder than chicken, but it's a pretty close approximation, so that is a definite success. Well,
oh wow.
good enough.
Yeah, it's really good. That's surprisingly good.
I think if somebody gave that to me and said, this is chicken, I would like, it's not chicken, but I wouldn't be able to tell what it was.
It's got that sort of, that mushroomy sort of squeak.
A little bit halloumi.
Yeah.
Halloumi fries.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was a very substantial and satisfying foraged meal in the woods. And I'll be interested in knowing what your favourite recipes for chicken in the woods are, so please comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our weekly content that's uploaded every week, every Saturday at 1 PM UK time. I'll see you next time.